thoughts about where East Africa is on the music space and Rwanda on the music space? What are your thoughts about that?
Number one, for us, we have to love and do music in Rwanda because the country is small and there is no gold. So we are trying to turn music
into a gold.
This is where I get all my energy from the stage to the studio and to my desk. I am the energy god, and you can be one too.
You're listening to Adeshokwe Live, the Afrobeats podcast.
Over the 10 years, your music has evolved and changed. You know, the latest project which we're talking about, The Colorful Generation, is a variety of different sounds. Talk to me about the mindset going into the album you dropped this year, collaborating with the likes of Joe Boy, Black Diamond, BN.
See music, if you want to sell good, I'm telling you, you need to record an album.
Facts. Now, what is the goal for a Bruce Melodie who's reached the top of the food chain in Rwanda now?
Global scene. That's how I'm feeling right now.
Listen, man, you're a part of 155 AM, the stable leadership under Coach Gael. You guys partnered together over a couple of years ago. What made you decide that this is somebody I want to work with?
I never thought of being under the label, but when I met Coach, he changed everything. It's not only good music. No, we need money to make it happen. Yeah, the guy is smart, and we did a lot of things together. Have you seen Kigali Universe?
Kigali Universe is absolutely amazing. Is that part of the partnership as well? Hi there. If you're in Europe or the United States or America and want to send money back home to family and friends, look no further than downloading the Nala Money app. Send love home through Nala Money as easy as can be. All you have to do is download the app and boom, you can start the process. And guess what? For your first $50 or more money back home, you can get $10 cash back by using my promo code SHOPSY. So what are you waiting for? Download the app right now and start sending love home. Make sure you follow the Nyla Loves Nigeria Instagram page whilst you're at it. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to another edition of Adeshokwe Live, the official Afrobeats podcast. Right here, this is where we break down the hottest topics in the culture. And sometimes I'm joined by a special guest to chop it up with me one-on-one. As always, if you've not subscribed yet to our channel, please make sure you do. The bigger our platform gets, the better we're in position to promote our own people and our culture without waiting for others to do so. As always, we appreciate the love, the subscriptions, so wait right there. If you haven't, click the subscribe button right now. As always, this is brought to you by Uncle Car Sales. Make sure you follow them across social media and Energy God Energy Drink as well. Now, this is a very special edition because as we speak, I am live in Kigali, Rwanda. To enjoy the culture, soak in the music, eat the food, touch the people, feel the air, and also meet some of my very close friends who just happens to be superstars in the game. For the very first time ever, please welcome a special guest on the Afrobeats podcast. It is my brother, Bruce Melodie. My brother, you're such a special being. We had to fly all the way from the United Kingdom to have this conversation in Kigali, Rwanda. How are you doing?
Should I start with thank you for having me or thank you for being here?
Either one works.
I'm doing great. I'm doing well. And thank you for coming home.
Absolutely, man. Listen, we've spoken a million times, yes, about music, about the music industry, about your music, about Rwanda, the culture. First of all, I want us to take it back a little bit. You know, for some of my audiences that might not know who Bruce Melodie is, how would you introduce yourself to audiences in the world that probably haven't heard your music or don't know who you are?
I'm an African artist from Kigali, Rwanda, and I do music not only because of making money and all that. No, it's culture. It's in me. And I love my people. So going back, there's nothing special about me beside music. So when I describe myself, it's all start with music and still doing music.
The interesting thing is when we're talking to African musicians, a lot of people, especially in diaspora, we're used to all sorts of television programs, Pop Idol, American Idol, all of these competitions. But most of the fans in diaspora also forget that in Africa, there are competitions like that musicians like yourself show up on and eventually become stars from. Talk to us about your beginnings in the music industry. How did everything start for you?
So, I was born in a good family, Christians that used to go to church, Sunday service as, other kids.
Yeah.
I was in a choir. That's when I discovered that I can sing. Like the first, these kids on the first line?
Yeah.
Those when they sing, they have the role of making, should I call it noise?
Yes.
So you can
Just
hear.
so you can hear.
Yeah, but there's this second line where you have to put alto. So I started on the first line singing like any other kids.
Just doing any keys?
So they realized that I can sing this other type of things. And they're like, okay, can you try alto? And I'm like, yes, let me try. I did it. And then tenor. So I realized that maybe there is a talent. So I started trying to write my own music when I was young, very young, like at the age of 7 or 8.
Wow.
But I didn't start as a singer. In my head, I was like, no, let me be a rapper.
Wow.
Let me start rapping. So I started trying to write some songs. So I met this guy. We went to the same school. His name is Ravi. He's like, bro, I sing too. We started going to the concert. By age of 12, I tried to go to the studio. I had no money. But there is a guy called, it's a wrong story.
Yeah.
It's a long story. Yeah. But this guy paid for me. And then I started recording.
At 12?
Yeah, 12. But the producer was a headache. Bro, I recorded that song for 4 years.
One song?
Yes. One day he's not there, the superstars are in the house, all that. And then I decided to learn how to produce music.
Because you wanted to record yourself.
So now I became a producer. I started producing for other people because I was making some money from it.
No way.
I forgot that all I wanted was being an artist. I did that for like 5 years.
Wow.
Like going to school, come back home.
Go to the studio.
And then at age of 21, that's when I realized that I'm actually in a wrong place because all I wanted to be is an artist. So I decided to stop production from there.
After 5 years?
Yes, and then I started creating my own music with different producers. I've never even produced my songs back then.
Wow.
It's funny that the last song I produced is on my last album.
Yeah.
There's one song I produced, but I don't feel like a producer. I just do that because I'm a musician, because I have this time, because I'm feeling something that I cannot explain.
That you cannot explain to someone. You translated it yourself.
Yeah. So by the time I was a producer, I was making money, and then that money, like it took me long, man, to realize that I'm not doing what I was supposed to do. So when I started in 2012, that's when I started my own career. I recorded some music, but my breakthrough was in 2017.
5 years after your official start.
I was just there,
just dropping music.
Yeah,
and
and
trying.
there's no structure, no strategy. I don't know how to promote things. I had to learn. It was not a long time, man. Because now we know, what you have to do for your song to be up there on the radio station.
Absolutely.
By the time I didn't know anything. So 2017, that's when I released a song called Ichinya. Yeah, that was it. And then 2019, I did Coke Studio.
Yeah.
Africa, you know.
You were the first Rwandan on Coke Studio, isn't it? Mm-hmm. That's incredible. Now, tell me, when you were this young teenager, learning production, producing for other people, what was the family thinking at that time? Did they understand what you were doing when you were in the studio?
It's a crazy story. I told you they were Christian. In first place, doing songs. By the time I told you, not only secular songs, being an artist was not, you know, and I hope in most of African countries, the parents that back then, they didn't see music as a business.
Absolutely.
It was like
as
more
a career.
of drugs and all that.
Use the waste of time, kids.
They're like, no. But my mom got sick by the time. She'd been in the hospital for 9 years. When I started doing production, I got some money, and that money helped me to take care of her. And maybe that's why I spent a long time
as a
in
producer.
production. Yeah. And so after that, she came back home, and I was an artist. Like, it's all done. And I told her, you know, this music is helping me to treat you well, to buy you medicines, to pay for school fees for my, you know,
siblings.
So it ended up like, I know I don't like this. I know I'm a Christian, but if you're doing this and you're getting something from me,
positive,
then I have to accept it. She became a fan of mine. And then in 2012, when I started the real career, that's when she passed away.
Wow. How did, you know, my condolences, how did losing your mom affect you as a person and a creative? How did that impact you?
Even on this album, think about this. Even on this album, the latest one, I released last
Colorful Generation.
Yeah, Colorful Generation. Last year, there's a song I wrote for my mom. So yeah, it affects you. You know, a mother is a mother. Is always a mother. It's crazy, man. And everyone out there, you can feel it. You can feel how you feel when you lost a parent. So it was very hard for me, and it gave me hard times to even think and realize that what I'm going through can affect my career. You know, starting singing a song and then you ended up singing sad songs, like trying to create something. Even if, like when you take a look at my songs, like my 5 songs, the first songs I recorded, were sad songs. In 2017, that's when I dropped the other one, like the one
that
I
changed your life.
But it was about drinking alcohol.
That also was about sadness.
The sadness in your life can, you know, stop you from creating something you want to create.
Wow.
So it affected me, but thank God I had good friends. I had the family members who were very positive. Yeah, with God. No.
Talk to me about where you're from in Kigali. What was, you know, that neighborhood like? What was it like growing up where you grew up?
Kigali is a good city, as you can see.
Yep.
Very clean.
Yep.
Peaceful. But back in the days, it was not like that. Growing here, as any other African kid, it was normal, playing with kids, go to church and all that. But I was born in a period when I was born when Rwanda was not a happy country because it was after genocide. So even the mood, even the music was played on the radio was sad songs. As an artist, I might say, like, we have been in a bitter history that caused most of us, even those ones who doesn't feel like artists can create, because we've seen a lot. We've seen a lot as a country. So, as the generation the young generation back then, we didn't see anything, but we had the stories. We saw the pictures.
You're dealing with
we are dealing with
the
people.
remnants.
No, we're dealing with the people who are very, very sad. So it was like we were not comfortable. But now you can see it, like everyone is happy.
Is lifted.
Yeah, everything has changed now.
How do you deal with, I had the opportunity as well to go to the Memorial Museum. I was taken through, the history as best as they could. And I wanted to find out from someone like you, how do you, as Rwandans, moving forward from such a tragedy, how does it affect you when you think of what the past has been like here in Rwanda?
It's for me, personally, I feel like it's a lesson. We should not accept that again. And sometimes I don't even feel like talking about it because it's sad.
It's painful.
But it's history. It's our history. There's no other way. And we had no choice apart from moving forward.
Facts.
Yeah.
How important is love? Loving your brother as yourself, your neighbor as yourself, another African country. How important what does love mean to you now?
It means when you spread love, it means like things like those should never happen if people were like what we are doing right now.
Yes.
So, number one, we have to think. It's not everything they tell you is true. Because like people can influence you to do something and then you end up in prison. And they're there. For them, they have no problem because you're the one who did it.
Yeah.
So love is one thing, but also we need to be smart. We need to think out of the box and be like, oh, these people are doing this. So because they're doing it, should I do it? If you see there is something not positive, then stop. And love comes after because at least you have sense. I think you are thinking about things that you want to do. Yeah.
Yes. Now let's talk about a young Bruce. Who inspired you? Who were you listening to? What are the genres in Rwanda that you listened to growing up? Who are the musicians that you looked up to?
That's a good part because Rwanda is in East Africa. And we had a lot of greatest music. Here in Rwanda, there was Imara, there's a group called KGB, Family Squad, Miss Jojo. I've been listening to their music so much. And then in the region, East Africa, there is Uganda, Chameleon. Hey, Chameleon did it.
That's a legend.
Yeah. And there is Juliana. That's Uganda, Congo. Everyone, people from Congo, they used to give us good music till now. Yeah, they're doing it. And then Kenya. What's the name of this guy? Nameless. And there were this wave from South Africa, Lucky Dube, Ivona Chaka Chaka. Yep.
Those are African giants you're talking about. Ivona Chaka Chaka.
And then Tubaba comes in.
From Nigeria.
You are my African queen. Oh yeah, that was a good one. And P Square.
Yep. That's you've got a different mix of musicians and genres in your head.
It's crazy. There is this one song from Ethiopia, man. I think it's the only song they played back in the day from Ethiopia. It's called Lampadina. When you think about it, I'm not sure if this guy came here to promote the song.
But the song was big here.
It was very big. Like everyone loved the song. So I was thinking about it. I'm like, okay. So from a long time ago, music used to travel.
Absolutely. Now, we already see what Afrobeats and Afropop and Amapiano is doing globally. What are your thoughts about where East Africa is on the music space and Rwanda on the music space? What are your thoughts about that?
Number one, for us, we have to love and do music in Rwanda because the country is small and there is no gold. So we are trying to turn music
into a gold.
So in region like East African music, we are trying to make it to the market because the Nigerian have been doing it for a long time. South African, all these genres like Afrobeat, piano, as you mentioned, but we also have Gakondo.
Which is the local sound here in Rwanda, which sounds a little bit like compass, very romantic. It's strong. It's a strong sound that can...
I think what you're talking about is an East African sound, which doesn't have even a name, but Gakondo is totally different from that. Gakondo, our traditional music is sweet and slow. And it makes it easier for us to jump in any slow song. And when you listen to Rwandese love songs, bro, you feel it.
Absolutely.
You feel it. That is like something we have in culture. So that affects us to do the sound you're talking about. Even Tanzanian.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how it happened, but...
You guys love romance a lot.
Yeah, we do love such things like zouk, kompa, kizomba.
Yeah.
It's just there. But it's a little bit Afro as well.
Yeah.
You can feel the Afro groove in it.
Absolutely.
So it's not yet big, but you can feel it. Even when you're traveling in East Africa, when you listen to the music people play, it's mostly slow music.
Absolutely.
It's totally different from the West Africa, where everything has to be...
Bam! 120 BPM.
or South Africa with the piano, with Afro house music. You know, it's not a high tempo for us. When even the producers, when they start producing music, you feel something slow. They
start with that.
Yeah, even the high tempo music has a way of being slow when it comes to East Africa. But for Nigerians, South Africans, the whole west part of Africa, they do high tempo.
Absolutely.
So what we're doing now, we are even trying to learn and know more about music. The good thing is we have internet nowadays. It's very easy to learn.
And you guys in Rwanda and East Africa, your internet is boom.
No, when you mention Rwanda, don't add East Africa.
Oh, God! Shots fired.
Everything here is, bro, like...
Tip top.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about that. We have to, Rwanda has now a reputation coming from the ashes of the 1990s to what it is now, where, arguably the cleanest city in Africa, electricity on point, internet on point, security on point, like everything, infrastructure, stadiums, arenas. Talk to me about that.
What should I say? Like,
Rwanda leading with that,
the leadership is everything. When you have a good leadership, everything goes smooth. So they're doing a great job. They are making things happen. Like, even the corruption is not...
You don't hear nothing.
Not here. You should do it somewhere else.
Yeah, I see the police officers, when they stop us at night, they're doing their job. Nobody's asking for any...
That's good leadership. And Mr. President Paul Kagame, he's the man behind all this, you see. So I think all I can say is the country is well, managed by the people, the leaders. In fact, in Rwanda, when you were born here, just like me, they call it in Kenya kitu kidogo, taking some money, giving to someone for them to give you services of. No, you can never think about that. Just like me, it's for me, it's a culture. I can never think of that.
No way.
Even when I see people doing it, I'm like, okay.
Wow.
You don't arrest these people. No.
So you can't bribe anybody for nothing?
Never.
In Nigeria, we call it a gunje.
No a gunje here.
Yo, shout outs to that, man. That's incredible.
So that's good leadership. They help you to think in the right way. So if you have to do your job, I'll do mine.
So do they promote that on television and radio? How did they get that message to the people and people working?
The campaign, back in the days, they used to do the campaigns. Even now, you can see some maybe on the TV, but it's not that much now. Like everyone understands what is happening here. We need to clean the city. We have this thing we do like every last Saturday of month. It's called Umuganda.
To clean
your neighborhood and everything. It's normal. It's now our culture. Like we do it. We just do it, and there is no promo for that. It's now a culture.
Wow. Now, you said you started professionally as an artist in 2012. You celebrated your 10-year anniversary. Congratulations on that.
Oh, thank you.
But over the 10 years, your music has evolved and changed. You know, the latest project which we're talking about, The Colorful Generation, is a variety of different sounds. Talk to me about the mindset going into the album you dropped this year, collaborating with the likes of Joe Boy, Black Diamond, Bien, Kenso, the list goes on. What was the mindset going into this project, and what things did you do differently, and what did you want to achieve with the album?
So what I wanted to achieve is to, there is different type of music, and there is also different type of fans according to the genres. So I had to record different genres to make everyone who is going to listen to the album, at least you should pick one song that can go with your, that can be your favorite according to the genres. Also, involving all these artists, it's like I need to learn from them in first place. And most of these people on the album are friends of mine. It's not about me seeing someone and no.
You've got Shaggy on there, bro.
Yeah. So
big.
it makes it easier for me when I'm recording with someone that is a friend of mine. It's very easy. We can even delete this song
and
we
do
start
another
from
one,
there.
and there's no problem.
If you give me a chance to record with me, that's it. This is one project we are doing, and that's it. I want us to be free. I want us to focus and see what do we want to achieve. And I want to have a gin with you after the recording session. And then we plan for the video. So having all these artists is like, I need to learn what is in your culture, what is in your country, what is the trending style in your country. And also it makes it easier for me to connect with your fans. And I will bring you home, you connect with my fans.
Absolutely.
So I was trying to expand and showing people that this, we don't have this culture of doing albums here.
Yeah.
Mostly
singles.
Most of our artists here, they don't record albums. And when you see music, if you want to sell good, I'm telling you, you need to record an album.
Facts.
So also, I didn't know that. I had to connect with people like Shaggy, as we mentioned.
Yeah.
So they can tell you, when you want to do this, you go this way. When you want to do this, see.
Absolutely. Now, you talked about friends on your album and, what the aspiration was. In West Africa, we also, somehow, there's a culture of beef, where beef helps to project the image of the artist. What are your thoughts about that? It looks like everybody here is just moving in peace. Nobody had no war, no problem, no nothing. Do you think that perhaps maybe a little bit of beef somewhere can add to the popularity of you guys?
Not in this country. According to the history, anything that involves
war,
beef, no. In fact, you can do that in Uganda. But in Uganda, people can do beefs and fill up the stadiums.
Wow.
But here, if you want to tell these fans, you are on this side and this one is on this side, and remember what happened, that's how it started. So according to the history, we are always careful when it comes to separate people. Yeah.
Listen, man, you're a part of 155 AM, the stable leadership under Coach Gael. You guys partnered together over a couple of years ago. Talk to me about that partnership and why you decided to go with someone like him, having been in other music business relationships in the past that you weren't happy with. What made you decide that this is somebody I want to work with and this is the partnership that I think can take, Bruce Melodie to the next level?
Number one, it's all started by meeting Coach Gael. For me, I prefer to be an independent artist. I was not I never thought of being under the label. But when I met Coach, he changed everything. Me, I'm an open person. When I met Coach is young. I'm like, bro, really, do you have money? And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I can see your age, man, 30-something. And this business needs an investment.
A lot of resources.
It's not only good music. No, we need money to make it happen. Do you really have money? And Coach is like, even if I don't have money, maybe we can make money. I can think.
Facts.
I'm like, okay, show me that at least you can
do something.
What have you achieved? Bro, the guy showed me one of his accounts. I'm like, yeah, if you made this amount of money, yeah, you can think. Let's do the business. Yeah? Yeah, the guy is smart. And we did a lot of things together. Have you seen Kigali Universe?
Kigali Universe is absolutely amazing. Is that part of the partnership as well?
Yeah. So those Kigali Universe, I have some stake in Kigali Universe.
Yeah.
We also do this business of music, but also we need to connect with people like you. We need to think of how we can change things, how they are right here. For example, I got a deal from one of the biggest companies in America.
Yeah.
And I had to find a lawyer, an entertainment lawyer.
Because that's different from just the ordinary lawyer.
I called people in Kenya. They're like, oh, well, I've never heard about that.
Wow.
So we had to look for someone from America. And when I called one of my friends in Tanzania, he's like, bro, what are you talking about? If there is money, just sign. Coach is like, no, never. We are not doing that. We need to see a lawyer. We need to see what is in the contract. What are we gaining from this? And what should we give? You see? So that's the type of people who are going to tell you, don't rush. Sit down. Let's think about this. Let's do this. Let's do that. And me seeing someone like that, I'm like, yo, I need this guy. I need to be with him. Because this business is tricky. It's still, all fans can see is happiness, good music, but there's a lot to do. So you have to have a good advisor. So what makes Coach special is because this good advisor has money. Yeah.
And he understands business.
All in one, yeah. He understands the business world. Me, I'm just an artist. I've never get a chance to do business before. And I always thought about how can I make money from music and invest the money I make from music into something else. Because I'm not going to stay here doing music forever. So we talked about it. That's how we start. Now, take my money and put the money in some other businesses.
Facts. Now you guys invited me here. You've had someone like a Smade here. We've shared so much information. We're trying to, work together. What is the aspiration now? What is the goal for a Bruce Melodie who's reached the top of the food chain in Rwanda now? You're arguably one of the biggest musicians in this country. What is the aspiration now? Where next? And how do you stay motivated?
Because I love music, I just do it with all my heart. And I really want to make it to global scene. that's how I'm feeling right now. Like, I want to take my music to the level where when you think about Africa, you think about Bruce Melodie. At least when you think about Africa, in top 5, I should be there through music, because you can see me already, like you can see me always on social media. You can listen to my music, and if I did it here, it's possible to do it anywhere else.
Absolutely.
That's why we are trying to connect with different people from different countries, so we can take the music from here to there. And I don't want to go alone. I want to go also with my fellow musician here in Rwanda.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Who are some of the musicians around Africa at the moment that you're really enjoying and you're inspired by?
Ashake, he changed everything. When the guy came, everyone can tell that something have changed. Who is this guy? You know, even the style, how he sings things, like his true culture. When you listen to his voice,
That's Fuji. That's a traditional sound from Nigeria.
So seeing that someone taking the traditional sound to an international level, I'm like, where? And when I saw Rema, I think the boy is like Indian. Where's he, like, who is this boy? Where is he from? And now look at where he is now.
Absolutely.
So seeing these people taking the other part of music and bring it to Africa and make it like Africa, for me, I'm like, hey, I can do that also. So when it comes to Ashake and Rema, they added some flavor in African music.
Your dad, how important is being a father for you? What does it feel like to be a dad, especially to daughters?
If there is anything I have ever done in my life and I feel proud of myself, is being a dad. Bro, I brought people
To this world.
So I'm just like, yeah. I have people that I take care of. And I have people that I can call mine. And they don't know how happy it makes me. Because for them, I'm just their dad.
They're just that. Yeah.
And the funny part is they don't like me. For example, they don't like me to take them to school. Because other kids, they don't call me dad.
Oh, they call you Bruce
me
Melodie.
by my name. You see? When you sit down and think about that, you'll be like, yo, I'm a real dad.
So your kids ain't happy with that?
Never. They're
This
like,
is
bro,
that.
they're like, bro, take us to the bus. We'll take the bus.
No way.
Yeah. I don't go to school. They don't like when people are shouting, hey, Bruce Melodie. No, they don't like that.
They don't care about no Bruce Melodie. They care about that.
That. So at least I have people who never see me as Bruce Melodie. They see me as that. Like when they are talking to me, they talk to me as my daughters. Bro, that makes me happy, man. And that's motivates me to go back to work so hard so I can take good care of them.
Have you seen any one of them display some Bruce Melodie skills? Maybe music is coming out from any one of them?
They all play piano. They all sing.
Wow.
Like they have the talent. You can see it. Yeah, one day you should visit me and see them, bro. They have the talent because for me, I show them like 2 chords and that's it. The rest they discover.
They just picked it by themselves. Finally, I wanted us to touch on something that we had talked on. Colorful Generation is out right now. Incredible body of work. It's such an honor to be in your city, in your country, feel your presence, meet your people, meet the entire team at 1:55 a.m. Nothing but love. I'm excited about what you've achieved, but I'm more excited about where you're about to go.
Now, let me ask you this.
Yes.
How did you find it? I know sometimes back you came here, but we're rushing, doing it. Now you had time to move around, see people, taste the food.
Yeah.
How was it? How was the experience?
For me, it was just a very warm experience. It's calm. It's peaceful. People are warm and friendly. People are inquisitive about what I do, why we do what we do. We support everybody, what our aspirations are. You know, people are asking the right questions. Like you said, when I came the last time, it was just in and out business, tracing. But now I feel like I came home. I'm definitely coming back. And I think that is an example of how Rwanda's made me feel, you know. To want to return to a place means that you feel comfortable there. Your spirit is welcome there. You've made friends that you now can call lifelong friends, people that have telephone numbers of yourself that can send you messages and you can communicate. Now I know what's happening in Rwanda. You know, the entertainment industry, I can phone in and say, what's going on? What's this new song? I heard some songs by young artists, the young energies that are here. You know, now I'm tapped in. And when you tap in, you're locked in, you know, and that's how I feel now. And I'm very happy that I made the decision to come here.
So for me, when you talked about food, I'm like, bro, where are you going to get all these spices of you Nigerian?
Yeah, listen, we've been going around and everywhere I go to, somehow they've got the spices, man. They chili, going crazy. We've been to, obviously, Kigali Universe that's our home turf where we eat all sorts, whether it's ugali, whether it's steak, whether it's chicken wings. You know, we've had everything there. It's the whole load. We've been to Jollof, Kigali as well. They also have served us well.
Was it really Nigerian?
Proper one. I ate eba. I ate pounded yam. Those are different levels of ugali. We call them swallow in Nigeria because you have to use your hand to be able to taste what's in the soup. Do you understand? I heard when you went to Lagos, you were struggling with the chili.
Yeah.
What was that like?
The KFC got me, man. You know. It was crazy, man. The spice is crazy. Even the weather. Who discovered that? Who discovered that on such weather, like
you have to eat?
Lagos is hot.
Yeah.
And then you're eating spicy food. Ish, it was crazy. Man. I even tried. I'm like, I'm not that soft, man. I can, you know. Bro, the spicy is crazy. So I tried pounded yam, igusi.
Yep.
And it was too sticky somehow.
Wow.
You know, for me, the food, apart from the spices, the food was good.
Absolutely.
So I tried to hire a chef home
to come and cook
for me food without
and tone down the spice. But did they do that?
No. In fact, even the chef, I told him, yo, this. He's like, no, there's no spice in the food. Like, bro,
I'm burning here.
So we decided to use the international brand, the restaurant.
Yeah, the KFCs. You also experienced the nightlife in Lagos. You went to Obi's house.
Man.
What was that like?
It was crazy, man. It's crazy, man. You know, for us here, the clubs close at 2. In Nigeria and other parts in Africa, they don't close clubs.
Yeah.
So I had fun. You know, people can dance from morning to morning.
Yep.
And when we went to Obi's, it was a good experience. I actually called coach and I'm like, bro, we need to do something like this. Where your artists can come and
feel comfortable.
Feel comfortable. You know, if you have a new
song
release, you start from there, you know, showing people what you have. There's a big screen, they can play your video and people be there dancing, watching, you know. It was a good experience.
Absolutely, man. So you'll be going back to Lagos anytime soon?
Of course I have to. I have to, man. Like, I like the nightlife. And I love how people are sharp. You know,
Facts.
everything is like
Quick. Boom, boom.
And then I shot one video there. I love the treatment and everything. It's totally different. Then you can see how the business is now. Like, people are advanced. People can think. People are creative.
Facts.
It's not only about the studio session, even the directors, content creators.
Yep.
And you get to connect to the right people because they understand the business. I even saw one guy there. They told me he's an entertainment lawyer.
Facts.
You see, I told you we went to America. So you learn, you connect with the right people, and you see how far you can take your things and how people, they take this business serious.
Before we round up, any new projects coming out, new releases that you want to talk about?
Yeah, of course. That's what I do. That's what I always do. But
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this next one, I don't even have the name yet.
Yeah.
But this coming project, you are going to be shocked, man. It's a good one.
And it's going for Africa?
It's for all of us, man.
Absolutely.
The music lovers.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
when it comes to music, for me, I feel it when I'm about to drop a banger. Like, I can feel it in my heart. Yeah. So it's happening, and I will go, of course, to all these countries we've been talking about: Congo, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Nigeria. I even want to come to London.
You have to. It's a must.
Yeah.
People are waiting in London, they're waiting in Belgium, they're waiting in Sweden. You know, people want to see.
We actually have a big fan base in Belgium.
Yes.
So if they're seeing me now, they should get ready.
Belgium, we coming. Listen, man, my brother, I appreciate you. Thank you very much for sharing so much with me. We're definitely going to catch up in the UK and Europe really soon. I'm a big fan, and I'm excited for the future. Ladies and gentlemen in the room, please give it up for my brother, Bruce Melodie.
Thank you for having me, man.
Appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much.
Afrobeats Podcast.